Welcome everyone to No Idea, presented by the Vermont Comedy Club. I am your host, Eric Wright, and tonight, two teams of master improvisers will battle it out for comedic superiority. Now, because this is an improv challenge, the competitors will be using suggestions provided earlier in the week by improv fans that only I have seen, in a series of games designed to test the quickest of minds, and you, the audience, will vote on who wins. So please be ready in the chat to select your favorite team when prompted. What will happen? You'll have no idea. Okay, let's bring out the contestants. First, the home team representing the Vermont Comedy Club. Come on out. Yeah.
We have to provide our own music.
Looking good. Welcome, Vermont Comedy Club. How are you?
We're good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you for asking. No one ever asks how the host is.
Oh.
We love you, Eric.
Oh, thank you so much. But that will not help you win the game, Nathan. Nice try. Vermont Comedy Club, are you ready to meet your competitors for the evening?
Absolutely.
Okay, you didn't look that sure, Alex. Here we go. Here they come, representing Improv Cincinnati. Come on
out. Very classy intro. Thank you, Eric.
Was not expecting the classical music.
That's because we're super classy.
Well. Welcome, Improv Cincinnati. Thank you so much for being our guest tonight. How are you all doing tonight?
Excellent.
Great.
Very well. Thank you.
Better than ever.
What do you think your chances are against these Vermonters?
Oh,
Sean
Yeah,
doesn't.
I'm with Sean. I'm with Sean on this one.
Infinitesimal.
Wow. It looks like they've already got a leg up on the psychological game.
I've heard stories that if you guys get beaten, you carve giant statues of middle fingers. So I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
That's what happens in Vermont, apparently.
It was news to all of us about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get right into the game, you guys. Let's go. Come on. First thing we're going to do is a toss-up question, and our toss-up question determine who goes first in each of our games tonight. And the first ones are going to be for Helen and Sean. So everyone else can drop out. Thank you very much. Okay. Our toss-up question tonight will be based on the one thing, or I should say all of our toss-up questions tonight will be based on the one thing I associate with the city of Cincinnati. And of course, that is the television show WKRP in Cincinnati. This showed the hilarious goings-on of a fictitious radio station. It aired back in 1978 to 1982. And I loved it. But don't worry, it's not based on the show. Tonight, all the questions will be themed on the subject of radio. Radio, okay? All right, so our first question is a fastest finger style question. Our two contestants will buzz in simply by yelling your name. And whichever voice Zoom allows to come through will answer first. So ideally, both of you will know the answer to this question. You just have to be fast about it. You can yell your name at any time while I'm reading the question, too. You don't have to wait till I'm done. Okay, here is the first question. What?
Sean.
John, what is it?
The answer is Johnny Fever.
No, that is incorrect, Sean.
Okay.
You were very, very fast on that. Helen, you might want to hear the whole question.
Do I have to answer it now? Okay.
Sean, Venus flytrap.
Sean, no, you're wrong again.
Lonnie Anderson.
I'm sorry, Sean. You can go through the whole cast list. I'm sorry. You effectively have
Nice to
one.
meet you.
Helen, you have one. I'll read the question just so you know how smart you are.
Okay.
What Italian nobleman was residing in England when they submitted a wireless telegraphy patent in 1896? Italian nobleman.
You know, which Italian nobleman? There are so many.
That you associate with
Hold on. Okay. Let's see. I think it was Antonio Sariotelli.
You know what? That's close enough. It's Guglielmo Marconi.
Marconi. Okay. All right.
Matter. You won, Helen.
Less,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
with God as my witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
That's exactly right. He's got the t-shirt.
Fly a little.
Sean, I appreciate the extra effort getting the t-shirt and everything.
It's kind of, I don't have a lot of heat. And
Let's get into our first group game. Everybody, come on back. This is our hot potato game. And tonight, our hot potato game will be Beastie Rap. And all contestants will take turns alternating between teams, rapping in the style of the Beastie Boys, creating rhymes from the suggestions I give. Now, when one player cannot come up with a rhyme, or they repeat a rhyme already given, or they mess up the fresh flow, they are eliminated, and they will turn off their camera. Now, all of you fire spitters will continue rhyming with the suggested word until someone is eliminated. Then I will give a new word and start with the next person in the numbered order. You'll notice there's a number in front of everyone's. The winning team are the ones who are left on the screen. Now, I'll give you a quick example of how this goes. because I spit hot fire myself. So if the suggestion would go some.
Did he freeze?
Oh no.
Oh no, I'll never know how this goes.
Repeat it. He's back. He's back.
Eric, you have to repeat it. You froze and no one heard you.
Oh, no problem. Here we go. I got so many rhymes up in my head. Da, 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 da. And then the next person might go something like, well, if my rhymes were bullets, you'd be dead. No, that's pretty rough. Da, 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 da. So if you give a rhyme, you are responsible for your da-da-das after your rhyme. Okay? Everybody got it?
Mhm.
Let's do it. Helen, we're going to start with you. And then, of course, we will go to Tone right after Helen. All right. Helen, you get to repeat the word I give you. So actually, the person going first always has the easiest job. Just repeat the word I say. Okay? And the first word is grass. Grass.
Grass. Okay, I think I might misunderstand the game. Okay, I've got so many rhymes up in my head, da, 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 and then I'd say something about grass, or do I?
That was my example.
Oh, okay.
Like every Sunday I mow
Oh,
the
okay. Okay.
But don't use that one because that one's mine too.
Okay. I love to lie down in the grass. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, when I was in college, I got so much ass. Da 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 da.
Don't like this question, gonna take a pass. Da, 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 da.
On Sundays, people, they go to mass. Da, 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 da.
I don't know if I'm gonna last. Da, 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 da.
I went swimming and caught a sweet bass. Da 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 da.
I got a lot of rhymes, but most are pretty crass. Da, 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 da.
Root beer contains sassafras. Da 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 da.
Don't tell anyone this is my stash. Da, 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 da.
Don't
Don't
give me
talk
no.
back or oh.
Oh, that was me. Sorry.
Don't talk back or give me no sass. Da 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 da.
We can stop there because Nathan eliminated himself.
No, that would have been mine.
I was literally gonna say sass as well.
There you go.
Am I here? Should I be here?
That's for Nathan.
No. Get out of here, Nathan. You're gone.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, bye.
So then do I start?
That's correct. Whoever you are going to start with a new word, and your word is beer.
Beer. All right, cool. I want something sudsy. I want a beer. Da 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 da.
When I've had too many, in people I strike fear. Da, 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 da.
I go hunting with a spear. Da 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 da.
He went hunting and caught a deer. Da, 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 da.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I rock the pan flute. I'm Zamfir. Da 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 da.
Yeah, when I
Don't
cry,
like-
let loose a tear. Da 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 da.
No.
Oh, damn it.
Oh.
You did the same thing I did.
So anxious. Everybody wants to rhyme. No one wants to wait. So we're going to start with you, Helen, because you didn't get one. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll go
I'm
Helen.
getting kind of spooked too. Oh,
No, we're going to do a new word.
a new word. Okay.
And then we'll go from Helen right to Gorby because 3 and 4 are missing. So, Helen, your word is gun. Gun.
Okay. Run, run, everyone, he's got a gun. Da, 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 da.
And being shot, it's no fun. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Alex, no!
Hi, Alex.
Alex, you're out of there. I'm sorry, man. Okay, so we will now be going to Colin. Colin, you will be starting, and your word will be belt. Belt.
Belt. All right. I'm gonna hit you with the switch. I'll hit you with my belt. Da 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 da.
I've been working out lately. I'm getting pretty svelte. Da, 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 da.
Check out my cool threads. They're made of felt. Da 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 da.
I love an Irish wedding. I love to see kilts. Da, 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 da.
I like my cheese gooey. I like it when it's melt. Da 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 da.
The past tense of smell is called smelt. Da 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 da.
I am overcome with guilt. Da, 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 da.
And I am similarly overcome with a deep abiding sense of regret. It's probably due to poor parenting in the early part of my adolescence. Da 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 da.
I'm sorry, Sean. You the flow was not there, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Now, on a technical term, I let Linda get away with guilt because guilt is a word. It didn't make sense in her sentence. But so we will be starting with Helen again. Is that correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
Helen, your word is
Helen never gets to rhyme.
the best position to be in. Helen, your word is nose. Nose.
Nose. Wow, back off. You're going to hit my nose. Da, 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 da.
When I get a cold, it's what I blows. Ta da 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 da.
I don't like to rhyme, but I do like prose. Da 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 da.
When I get sick, I lay in repose. Da, 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 da.
I like to wear socks because I like warm toes. Da, 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 da.
It looks really thorny. Maybe it's a rose. Da 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 da.
Call them prostitutes, not hoes. Da 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 da.
I took the red line to Montrose. Da, 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 da.
I'm starting a project, gonna go to Lowe's. Da, 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 da.
Hey, Rudolph, you can even say it glows. Da 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 da.
Oh, I'm so sad. Listen to all my woes. Da 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 da.
I went shopping and got new clothes. Da, 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 da.
Okay.
Oh, Helen's out. Woo. All right, it's getting down to it. So Helen's out. We'll start with you, Gorby, and your word is wig.
Wig. All right, cool. I need fake hair. I need a wig. Da 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 da.
My favorite Tom Hanks movie is called Big. Da 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 da.
There's so many graves that I gotta dig. Da, 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 da.
It's a little fruit and it's called a fig. Da 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 da.
Wonder Woman 1984 is Kristen Wiig. Da 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 da.
I am growing. I'm getting so big. Da, 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 da.
No.
No.
Technically, Colin, you repeated wig.
Yeah, it's a different definition. Maybe.
I'm sorry, the judges don't care for that. Linda, get back here.
Okay, that's me. Okay.
Colin, I'm sorry. Wow, here it comes down. Gorby versus Linda. Let's go. We're going to start with you, Linda.
Okay.
Your word is bench.
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 I would like to sit down. Please find me a bench. Da, 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 da.
Most likely next to the Eiffel Tower because I'm French. Da 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 da.
I am angry, so my fists they clench. Da, 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 da.
Hey there, don't call me a wench. Da 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 da.
Okay.
Congratulations, Gorby. Yeah. That's 10
Awesome.
points to Improv Cincinnati.
Woo!
I forgot to do a fun fact before. Oh, well, sorry about that. Okay, so 10 points to Improv Cincinnati. Fantastic. It's now time for our second toss-up question. Can I have numbers 3 and 4 out? There we go. Tone and Nathan, welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is a question that is closest to the right answer. So you may take a moment to think. It's not a fastest finger one, okay?
Okay.
In the category of radio, in what year did station KDKA make the nation's first commercial radio broadcast? What year?
Tone. 1910.
Tone says 1910. Nathan.
I was gonna go with 1912.
Nathan says 1912.
It's too early, or are we way early?
Nathan, congratulations. You won the toss-up question.
What was it?
The correct answer is 1920, exactly 100 years ago.
Okay,
Wow.
so we were a little early.
It was on election day, and the people could hear the results of the Harding-Cox presidential race without.
Right. How could we have forgotten about the radio coverage of the Harding administration?
Come on, guys. So let's do a fun fact with you, Nathan.
Okay.
Well. It says here, this is a disturbing fun fact. You once quit a job at a Subway sandwich shop in Manhattan after your first shift because a customer pointed out a roach swimming in the ranch dressing.
That is
I
true.
thought I recognized you, Nathan.
Nathan, surprise, it's that customer from those videos.
Come on out. That was great. That's true. That's a true fact. Is this how this works? Is this like Jeopardy where we talk awkwardly for 10 seconds about my fact? Great.
That is correct.
That's what happened.
Be
I
awkward.
took the job, and then they left me alone in the shop the first shift, and that happened, and I was like, I think I'm out. Goodbye.
But you did last to the end of the shift. You are
Yeah,
professional.
but I didn't even collect my paycheck for that one shift. I was like, I'm out. This is gross.
Let me ask you this, because I've worked in a couple places where after I worked there, I would no longer eat there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Sure.
Will you enjoy a Subway sandwich today?
It depends on the Subway sandwich shop, because it was clear that this particular one, the people running it, didn't follow all the rules you were supposed to follow. But if it's clear that they're following the rules, I will eat there.
Okay, excellent. Well, thank you for sharing that.
Sure, anytime. This show sponsored by Subway sandwiches. Eat fresh.
Tone, let's do a fun fact with you, because I actually missed a fun fact earlier with Helen.
Okay.
On the thing. So Helen, I
The fun fact corner.
Tone, your fun fact is you were once kicked out of the White House. The White House.
I would have to correct that. I wasn't kicked out of the White House. I have been banned from the White House.
Hold on.
Which is different. And it happened when I was 9 years old. This is going to reveal my age. It was when Carter and Reagan were making the transition. A quick and peaceful transition, I might add. So there was nobody in the White House, and my family took a tour. And when there's no president in the White House, they can open up the White House a little bit more. So we saw more things than they would have normally, than a normal tour would have seen. And we were, I can't remember which room we were in, but it was a big room. It might have been the press room. And all of the tourists were against a wall. And I was standing, and then we were listening to our docent, our speaker, and right by my hand, right behind it on the wall, was a set of buttons. Now, when you put a 9-year-old boy near a set of buttons, the 9-year-old boy is going to push those buttons. And so I started pushing those buttons. Well, apparently it released the wall that was behind me, and it fell forward on me and on several other people. And behind there was where the press kept their equipment and their wires and all their junk, and all that came down on top of me. Then Secret Service went bam. They just, like, they came out of nowhere and escorted us all out of the room and informed my parents that we were not to return. So
this is certainly a very fun fact.
Have you tested that since? Have you showed up and see if they recognize you?
Well, unfortunately, I don't think they give tours in the White House anymore.
Oh, that's true.
After
Yeah,
9/11, they don't do that anymore.
They got some big walls up around it right now.
Yeah.
Well, that's shocking. I'm sure that they have a file on you somewhere, and
it's got to be.
Anytime you're around any federal wall, I'm sure they're on the lookout for you.
It's a kid with the fingers.
All right, you two, you are about to play Jingle Jam.
Heyo.
All right. In this game, I am the head of an ad agency, and Tone and Nathan are my top jingle writers. And I have 3 new products that need catchy jingles for each writer to help me move the units. The products have all been suggested by some wonderful creative types. The audience will vote on who comes up with the best overall jingles, and the winner will get 10 points for their team. Okay, so Nathan, you won the toss-up question, so you will be giving the first jingle. Okay?
All right.
Your first product, given to us by Snail on Time on Instagram, is Rug Stain Denier. Rug Stain Denier. Can I get a jingle for that, please?
Rug stain denier. Are you a dog? Have you pooped on the rug? Have you pooped on the rug? And is your owner coming home? Get new rug stain denier from your local supplier. You can spray it there and tell them where I didn't poop on the rug.
Wow. Fantastic. Very catchy. Nice little harmony.
Don't ask me to sing it again.
I might. Tone, can you come up with something better to help me move this rug stain denier?
You know, I was up all night putting this together, and here it comes. If you feel like you're in pain because of some saucy, nasty wine stain, let's get together and multiply. Let's get the supplier of rug stain denier.
Whoa, that was deep and moving. Thank you, Tone. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Unfortunately, I have more products.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Tone,
Sam on us.
Tone, I'm going to ask you to go first this time.
Okay.
This product is given to us by Wajao on Instagram, and the product is wheelie shoes for finance. Wheelie shoes for finance.
Okay. Are you tired of all your blunders? Get those guys together who will put together the numbers. Wheelie shoes. Wheelie shoes. Get doing on wheelie shoes.
Yes. I think that'll really grab those guys on Wall Street. Nathan, what do you got for wheelie shoes for finance?
Okay. I'm thinking. Put them wheels on your feet and head on down to Wall Street. Make a buck and give a fuck. It's the wheelie shoes right now.
I believe I caught a fuck in there.
We would bleep that out probably, but.
Of course. Yeah, really catchy. I like that. Real jazzy number. Unfortunately, I do have one more product. Guys, help me out here.
Mm-hmm.
Nathan,
we got you.
I'm going to ask you to go first on this one.
Okay.
Given to us from Anna Louise V on Instagram. Please help me get a jingle for summer weather in a jar.
Okay. Summer weather in a jar. Okay. All right. I'm going to go kind of real with this one. Facing a winter alone inside, a worldwide pandemic gripping your throat. Wouldn't you like to turn back the tide? It's summer all the time with this bottle of summer stuff. That's all I have for stuff. It feels like it needs more, but that's all I got right now.
I can really feel the desperation.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's really for desperate people.
The customers might have. Tone, baby. Hit me with your best shot.
Yeah, lift us up here.
It's so hot. It's so hot by far. What you need is a little summertime in a jar. By Menon.
Nice. I love that Menon tag at the end too. Tone, you have the voice like an angel.
Stop it.
Listen, fantastic jingles, both of you, but I can't decide. We're going to have to send this to the focus group, the audience. Audience, please vote on which jingle writer you think I should keep, knowing that I have to fire the other one. Times are tough.
Right.
So
You know what?
please, audience, vote on either Tone or Nathan.
Wouldn't be the first time I've been fired from a marketing position.
Okay. While we are waiting for the totals for those, we're going to move on to our next toss-up question. Thank you, gentlemen. We're going to ask for numbers 5 and 6 to pop on up.
Hello. I'm coasting on my win from the first game, so this better be good.
As well, you should. It better be good. I'm on notice.
Telling myself this is how I psych myself up. It's all right. You're good.
Okay, so our next toss-up question for Alex and Gorby. Here we go. Let's see. This is a fastest finger style question. So just yell your name whenever you feel you know the answer. Okay. In the category of radio, what private nonprofit company was funded by Congress to promote free press? Did you say Alex?
Gorby.
Alex, did you say it earlier?
I don't know.
Okay, then Gorby, go ahead. You don't know if you said your name?
I said my name. I just don't know if it was first.
Well, I
All right,
heard
so do we
Gorby, I heard Gorby loud and clear, so let's go with that.
NPR. What is NPR?
No, I'm sorry. Alex, you might want to hear the whole question.
All right.
Although you've already technically won.
I thought
I
that
would
was
like to
the
hear the whole question.
You stopped asking.
Here's the whole question. What private nonprofit company was funded by Congress to promote free press to areas controlled by totalitarian governments in the Soviet Union and Eastern Europe?
I don't know, but it definitely has the word propaganda in it.
No.
No?
The answer is Radio Free Europe.
Cool.
You guys don't know. Also known as Radio Liberty. Radio Free Europe, the song by REM. Anybody?
We're very original with our American branding.
I thought these were easy questions.
I thought they were. I'm sorry. Hey.
It's okay. So what? Do we get a second question now? Who wins?
No. Alex won that one just because you answered wrong first.
Okay.
I am very sorry.
As I said, this better be
It
good.
seemed to be whoever answered first was going to lose in that.
Well, I have an update on our score totals right now. Gorby, you won the first, or Improv Cincinnati won the first. And for the Jingle Jam, Improv Cincinnati also won the Jingle Jam.
Yes. Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So
Thank
Improv Cincinnati right now is up 20 points to 0. Okay. And now we're moving into our next game, debate. Ooh. In this game, Alex and Gorby will take suggestions of a specific character type and debate a hotly contested subject, also given to us by the fans. So Alex, you won the toss up, so you will be going first in the debate, and your character is disgruntled taffy puller. You're a disgruntled taffy puller, okay? And that's given to us by Heather Brand on Facebook. And Gorby, you will be giving a rebuttal as the character of a drunk yoga teacher, given to us by Scale Bell on Instagram. Okay, so Alex, you will have 1 minute to give your point of view. And then Gorby, you will have 1 minute to give a rebuttal. And then again, Alex, you will have 10 seconds at the very end to give a quick response to what Gorby says. Okay? The audience will vote at the end on who they believe won the debate. 10 points to the winning team. Okay, now, your debate tonight is the hotly contested issue of Thanksgiving versus Christmas. Alex, you will be pro-Thanksgiving. Gorby, you will be pro-Christmas. Okay, I'm going to begin a timer. When I pop on screen, please wrap up the sentence that you're on. Don't make me mute you. Okay, so Alex, you have 1 minute to give your views on Thanksgiving over Christmas, and go.
Oh, I'm just a big Thanksgivings guy. Just fucking pulling this taffy all day long. Ain't got any time to work during Christmas. They love their sweets. I get to take the time off, and the savory factory workers are the ones working their asses off on Thanksgiving. The ones with the potatoes and the stuffing and all that. And Massachusetts, that's where all the taffy's from. So we're a big Thanksgiving sort of crowd around here. This isn't really a Massachusetts accent, but it's just what I kind of slipped into. So I'm just, this is what it is. It's Thanksgiving, Plymouth Rock. What can I say? It's America. Christmas is the whole world. Thanksgiving, that's America. Okay, all right. Can always find a place to park on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I rest my case.
Fantastic. You have a bottle, please.
I do. But first, I got to drink this scotch, okay? Listen to me, okay? Namaste, shmamaste. This is my dude, Rudy, all right? He's my dude, and he represents Christmas, okay? Here's the thing about yoga. Yoga centers your chakras, and you are able to do all these asanas. And I tell you what, you are only centering your chakras for one purpose and one purpose only, and that purpose is Christmas, okay? And you know why that is? Because Christmas is the festival of shininess and awesomeness, and also centering your chakras to find inner peace, where good wins over evil, just like Kevin and Home Alone won over those horrible home stealer people. Yeah, that's what they're called, home stealer people. And you know what? Where Chevy Chase's character in National Lampoon's Vacation wins over his stupid relatives, Christmas wins over anything else in the world. And you know what? I will tell you that it is what centers everybody's chakras. So namaste. That's Christmas for you. Jingle bells.
Thank you very much. Alex, you have 10-second rebuttal.
Namaste. Namaste is right. Namaste right here on this couch and watch some football all Thanksgiving long. That's what me red blood Americans do. Gonna eat some sedative food and then just fall asleep watching the Cowboys lose. All right, Thanksgiving all the way.
You've both made really passionate cases for both Thanksgiving and Christmas. It seems to be you like to stay home and have good parking, Alex. And Gorby, you seem to just center yourself on the whole spirit of Christmas. But I want to know your feelings on family. How does family really, really factor in on these two holidays? Gorby, you go first, please.
Okay, listen to me. All right. Family is the number one thing in the world, and that is something that the COVID pandemic has made very real for me, because my family is in Canada, where Rudolph is from, by the way, and I can't see them, and I haven't seen them for very long. Family is super important. I'll do anything. I'll give away Rudolph to see them at Christmas this year, but I can't. So you take your family and you give them all big hugs, because this Christmas you may not even see them, and next year when you see them, you hug the hell out of your family, because family is the most important thing in Christmas, the best time in the year to hug your family and give them all gifts and to show them how precious they are, because they're the best things in the world. You know what family also does? Centers your chakras. So you Just find your family, get them to center your chakras, and you give them all hugs next year when it's safe and your old grandma won't die of COVID, okay? So you get your vaccinations and tell your family you love them. Namaste.
Very passionate and very frightening. Alex, how do you respond?
Family schmamly. Families for fucking schmucks, okay? Last time I hung out with my family, went up to Manchester by the Sea, turned into the IP for a major Hollywood movie. Very depressing. We all died. We all kind of fucking hated each other. So I'm just over the whole family thing. The Hollywood execs, they took that from me, okay? I just like to get drunk on Thanksgiving, have a good time, hang out with what real family is, and that's your friends from the bar down the street, all right? Just go down to the tavern, have a pint of Guinness, and this is devolving into some other sort of accent now, but maybe a little Australian. But no, the fucking drunkard, that's the taffy puller in Massachusetts. He hates his fucking family. I swear to God. God damn, I work all these hours at the taffy pulling place, and I'm just beat. And then they ask for more money all the time, and I'm pulling double shifts. So I don't know what to tell them, okay?
Gorby, do you have 10 seconds to respond to that?
Okay. Well, I have alcohol, but I don't have family. You know what? You can get alcohol anywhere, even at a Costco. But alcohol ain't gonna buy you family. Namaste.
Whoa, this was possibly one of the most heated debates I've ever heard. Really strong opinions. I'm going to ask the audience to please vote on who you think won this debate. Was it Alex with his Thanksgiving, or was it Gorby with Christmas? I can't decide. You've got the hard part. Audience, please vote now. Thank you so much, taffy puller and drunk yoga teacher. Namaste.
Namaste.
All right, while we are waiting for the totals from the audience voting, it is now time for our next toss-up question, and that will be who's up next? The last people. Who are the people who have not done the toss-up question yet? Come on. There we go. Linda and Colin, welcome.
Hello.
Okay. All right, so so this is closest to the answer, not fastest. You have a moment to think about your guess, okay? Okay. In the category of radio, according to the FCC, how many AM radio stations exist in the United States? Closest to the right answer wins. How many AM radio stations are there? Linda, please.
I'm going to go with 100.
100 AM radio stations. Okay.
My answer is 532.
532. Okay. Colin, congratulations. You won the toss-up question. The actual answer is 4,728. You were both very close.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a fun fact with Colin. He won the toss-up question. Colin, here we go. All right, this was an odd one too. I looked into your fun fact. Colin, you said you once debated RFK Jr., that's Robert F. Kennedy Jr., I assume, in front of thousands of people. What were you debating and why?
Yes, that's right. Well, it was supposed to be a Q&A at Xavier University. Well, he gave a speech, and then they had a Q&A afterwards. And RFK Jr. is very much into conspiracy theories about anti-vaccine.
That's on my notes.
Yes. So I am very pro-vaccine and pro-science. So I confronted him about his anti-vaccine stances in front of everybody. And then he came back at me and I came back at him. And before I knew it, I was in a debate with Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Wild.
Yes.
The other thing I learned about Robert F. Kennedy Jr., married to Cheryl Hines, Larry David's wife on Curb Your Enthusiasm. Another fun fact about someone else. Thank you for sharing that, Colin. Wild stuff. Okay, let's do a voting check-in. Oh, you got to be kidding me. All right, so the audience has spoken. I can't believe it. Improv Cincinnati wins again. They won debate. The score right now is 30 points to 0. What is going on, Vermont?
So, well, we have thousands of people that we paid to watch the show. We'd like to thank every one of them.
Well, that's very nice.
Namaste, y'all.
Okay, so we're now going to our next game, which is called Two Dumb Scenes. Let's have the other two players for the dumb scenes on as well, please. There we go. Ellen and Sean, welcome. Okay, so in this game, the two remaining players from each team will work together to do a short improv scene based on the dumbest suggestions we've received from the fans. Each pair will have its own suggestion and be given 3 minutes to perform. The audience will vote at the end on which dumb scene they liked the best. 10 points to the winning team. So, Colin, you won the toss-up question. So, Improv Cincinnati will be going first. I'm going to ask Linda and Helen to turn their cameras off, please. Thank you very much. Okay. Your suggestion from Wajal on Instagram for your 3-minute scene. When 3 minutes is up, I will pop back on the screen. Just kind of wrap it up. I'm not going to cut you off immediately. Just know you have to wrap it up. Okay, here's your suggestion. It's a little complicated. The suggestion is, person is simultaneously confronted with everything they lied about on their resume. That is the suggestion. Person is confronted with all their lies on their resume. You may begin when you're ready.
Colin Thornton, you're dead. This is heaven. I have your resume right here. As we can see, it looks like European geography homework. Is that accurate? Did you ever work in Europe?
Dad, why do you keep doing these tests? I'm gonna be fine on this job interview.
Dude, you're dead. I am your father, and I've been dead since 1984 after the Wham incident.
I'm sorry about the Wham incident.
Dude, you aren't guaranteed access to the good part of the afterlife yet. Let's clear up some of these irregularities. Now, is it true that you put roaches in a subway?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad that you.
Sorry.
Why would you put that on your resume
No.
as an accomplishment? Okay, there are a few other people that want to confront you here. Just when you see this person, you'll know what you did, and then just clear the air. Okay. You can come in now. He's ready. What did you lie to this guy about, Colin?
I'm sorry.
For what? Confess, man.
My carrot's growing longer. I cannot lie.
Dude, you're freezing under pressure, and you forced me to make a pun. I feel bad about myself for saying that. Okay, here comes somebody else. Woo! Oh, it's inverted Gandalf. What did you lie to Gandalf about, Colin?
I am Cobra Commander. I lied when I said that the G.I. Joe base had been conquered.
Okay, does that not feel good? All right, you're clear in the air.
Feels pretty good.
Lived up your Slytherin heritage. One last person. This was really hard to get. I had to clear with the Jim Henson Company and the Sesame Workshop. Don't lie to Frank Oz voiced characters, okay?
Hey, I'm sorry about the angry birds I threw your way.
I'm glad you got that out there, but we knew that. You didn't lie about the Angry Birds. What did you lie about to Super Grover?
It was near, not far.
Good. Good. Okay. Colin Thornton, you are now allowed to ascend into the heavenly place where you will get these many prizes. You get an apple, a bottle of alcohol to clean your glasses with, a Christmas ornament, and a Koopa shell. What would you like to say to the people still alive on Earth?
This may be the best improv I've ever done.
And see,
Okay, we told you to stop lying.
Damn it!
thank you so much, guys. That was incredibly dumb.
It comes naturally to us.
Fantastic. Can we get Linda and Helen out, please? Welcome back. Okay. Now, your suggestion given to us, I can't remember who gave it to us. I didn't write it down, sorry. Given to us by someone wonderful out there. Your suggestion is birders going through terrible divorces. Birders going through terrible divorces. You have 3 minutes when you're ready.
You know what's crazy about that Robin?
What's crazy about that ramen, Robin?
It's spring, but it's not with its usual mate.
I wonder why that is, Robin. Are you able to spot all of its internal flaws with those binoculars, Robin?
Let me take one more look. Oh no. Oh no. It's like it's seen into my soul. What was that?
Proximity.
I do wonder about their chicks from last season, don't you?
Well, I would if I had any contact with them.
I would as well. I would as crows. Crows. They're coming in hot. You see that?
Yeah. It looks like a whole murder of them.
A whole murder. You know, it sounds like a harsh word, but it's really just a murder, a group activity. And it takes a collaboration and
a little teamwork is what it takes.
Do you think animals face consequences for their actions in the wildlife kingdom?
Absolutely not.
Barbara.
Robin.
Yes. I know it's crazy, but there's a little cabin up north. No electricity, no wiles of the human-centric world.
Yes.
Would you like to go there with me this weekend and maybe forever?
Yes. Yes, I think that would be great. There's nothing left here for me anymore.
We'll be like albatrosses setting out onto sea.
Yes.
Wingspans larger than they're big.
Yes, I can picture a great heron for sure, at least with my legs.
Oh, Barbara, you're bad.
Robin, you bring it out of me.
Well.
You're not about to chicken out of this.
I'm sorry. No, I'm no chicken. I'm a mallard. You know me. I fly fast and straight.
Are you often
So,
duck?
what's that?
Are you often confused with a duck?
Yes. Yes, I am. Quack, quack. I mean, sorry. I just sneezed. Quack, quack. I think I might have a cold.
Well, put your mask on.
Thank you for the reminder. It's just the responsible thing to do. I wished more people in my life were responsible. Barbara, would we be bringing your beast with you up to the cabin up north?
If we're going to be facing a murder, she'll need to be there.
And see.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you so much. The bird puns were off the chart. Fantastic. Audience, please vote for whose debate you thought was the dumbest, aka the best. However you judge what you've just seen, please vote. Helen, stay on the screen, because while we wait for those tallies to come in, let's do another fun fact with the person I missed earlier. Helen, your fun fact is this, that you both fear and respect the ocean.
Yes, Eric, I do. And I don't normally get into it, but I have some connections in the ocean world. So I just wanted to put that out there. Like, I respect it.
Okay, but you're also scared.
A little bit. Have you ever met like this? He's kind of this like big guy. He walks around with like it's like a giant fork. It's got 3 prongs.
That the green giant?
No, a different one.
Green beans? And...
He's kind of like a mermaid. He's from Greece.
No.
No? I don't want to get into it. It's fine. He's my dad. It's fine.
I don't know many Greek people. This is a wild fun fact. I appreciate you sharing it with me. It sounds like your relationship is very complicated.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay. So we're waiting for... the scores are in on our 2 dumb scenes. And Vermont Comedy Club, you won that one. That brings our current scoring: Vermont Comedy Club 10 points, Improv Cincinnati 30 points, and we are going into our last game. Pun off! Dun dun dun! Let's have everybody on the screen, please. Here we go. This is it, everybody. Pun off. In this game, each team will be given the exact same suggestion to come up with as many puns as possible in 1 minute. I'll have my timer on and I'll put it right up on the screen so you'll be able to see the minute ticking away. Once that hits 1 minute, you got to stop. Okay. Now the pun format tonight has been selected by Improv Cincinnati, and it's what I call summer camp. It's sort of like and it goes like this. If the suggestion, and I'll steal this one from Nathan earlier. If the suggestion is power tools, the format would be, "Dear Mom and Dad, thank you so much for sending me to Power Tool Camp. I met a new friend named Stanley." There we go. We got a lot of head nods from that. So everyone understands we're going to play the game Summer Camp or Dear Mom and Dad, however you want to call it. Vermont Comedy Club, you are behind in scoring, so you will go first. So we're going to, yes.
How many points are at stake here?
You will find out in the future.
Oh, okay.
You want to rack up as many points as humanly possible during your puns. So we're going to send Improv Cincinnati away to a breakout room so they can neither see or hear Vermont Comedy Club's answers. So goodbye, Improv Cincinnati. We'll see you in a little bit. Bye-bye. Okay. All right, they are done. All right, so we sent them to a breakout room, Vermont Comedy Club. Your suggestion is given to us by Anna Louise V on Instagram. And let me reset my clock here. As soon as I say the word, I'm going to start the clock. I want to do as many puns as possible in the format of summer camp or Dear Mom and Dad. And your suggestion is dancing. Dancing.
Dear Mom and Dad, thanks for sending me to dancing camp. I shuffled off in style.
Dear Mom and Dad, thanks for sending me to summer camp. Not. I spilled salsa all over my jeans.
Dear Mom and Dad, thanks for sending me to summer camp. Me and my peers are getting wet. Pirouette. Peers are getting wet.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to summer camp, dancing summer camp. I got into a Roomba with my best friend.
Dear Mom and Dad, thanks for sending me to summer camp. I'm having a ballet.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to summer camp. It's the last one I'll ever go to. It's kind of my farewell waltz.
Is that it? Is that it? That's it.
Dear Mom and Dad, thanks for sending me to summer camp. I really like the macaroni.
Oh.
I'm sorry, it's too late.
Can't count that one, I guess.
We're very strict with pun off.
Mm. How many do we get?
By my count, you got 6 puns.
Okay.
Respectable. That's a respectable number. We are now going to bring back Improv Cincinnati, Vermont Comedy Club. You can just simply turn off your cameras now.
Okay.
We've not been
Improv.
practicing.
What's that?
We've not been practicing.
I'm sure you have not been. It's okay if you were. It's not cheating.
Okay, we have. Go.
Okay, so again, I'm going to hold up this clock so you can see the time tick. Once it reaches 1 minute, simply stop. If you haven't finished the pun, that doesn't count. You should know that Vermont Comedy Club got 6 in their 1 minute. So
Respect.
Okay, so in the format of summer camp or Dear Mom and Dad, your suggestion is dancing.
Dear Mom and Dad, thanks for sending me to dancing camp. It's been a swinging time.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to dancing camp. I'm all jazzed up about it.
Dear Mom and Dad, thanks for sending me to dancing camp. I had to clean up the cabin. I did it by hustling.
Dear Mom and Dad, thanks for sending me to dancing camp. It's been a ballet.
Dear Mom and Dad, thanks for sending me to dancing camp, but I need a break.
Mom and Dad, thanks for sending me to dancing camp. We went to the mountains and I had trouble getting down.
Dear Mom and Dad, thanks for sending me to dancing camp, but my tango just went.
Dear Mom and Dad, thanks for sending me to dancing camp. However, I got popped and locked out of my room.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to dancing camp. We danced all the way to Charleston.
Mom and Dad, thanks for a dancing camp. Nice, but it's kind of hokey.
Oh,
Hokey.
you didn't finish that one in time. But you did very well. You got, by my count, 9 puns, which put you ahead of Vermont Comedy Club by 3. Now, what does all of this mean? Let's have Vermont Comedy Club come back on screen, please. Okay. So right now, Vermont Comedy Club, you're down by quite a bit. But don't worry. Because what you do not know is that we are going into the final pun.
No.
And in the final pun, you can earn 50 points.
Ooh.
Whoa.
So, you're not out of this yet, Vermont Comedy Club. Okay.
Has that number been arbitrarily determined? The exact amount we need to beat them if we get this one correct.
What we will do now for the final pun is we will give both teams a new suggestion. We will send both teams into a breakout room for 1 minute. And in that breakout room, you will collaborate to decide on what is the one best pun you want to give as a team. And you also, in that time, decide who on your team will deliver that final pun. Okay? So again, you'll get the exact same suggestion, you have the exact same amount of time, and you will decide on your one favorite team decided pun to deliver when you come back. Okay. So I'm going to give you the pun suggestion, and then we're going to send you into breakout rooms. All right? Here we go. The final pun suggestion given to us by Hits Products on Instagram is meatloaf. Meatloaf. In the format of Dear Mom and Dad or Summer Camp, meatloaf. Go to your breakout rooms. There they go. Okay. While they are away, I'd like to thank everyone for watching tonight. Thank you so much. Our live audience really keeps us going because we need those live votes. No Idea is a presentation of the Vermont Comedy Club. Please check out all the wonderful programs they have to offer online, such as improv and stand-up classes, usually corporate training. Comedy performances are available for some special events, and lots of other various online shows like this one. You can find them at btcomedy.com. And we also ask that if you are able to, please consider donating at Vermont Comedy Club on Venmo. We'd also like to thank our guest, Improv Cincinnati. They were fantastic. Special thanks also to Sam, our producer, who's behind the scenes, pressing all the buttons and doing all that kind of stuff and making this show work. Thanks, Sam. Much appreciated. It's been a real pleasure this evening, and let's bring everybody back. Here they come. Now, as our guest, Improv Cincinnati, would you like to go first or second?
We want to go second.
Okay, so Vermont Comedy Club, who is delivering your final pun?
Anyone? Okay, I guess I am. We didn't really make a decision on anything.
That's okay.
So I'm just going with some low-hanging fruit here. I know
All right,
this is
Nathan.
this is for everything. Have you ever sent people to breakout rooms in this game and had them come back not having made a decision?
No.
Okay, well, now you have. Should I do it?
Let me set you up.
Okay.
Nathan. In the format of summer camp, with the suggestion of meatloaf, what is Vermont Comedy Club's final pun?
Okay, here we go. Dear Mom and Dad, thanks for sending me to Meatloaf Camp. They've been asking me to do a lot of weird things here, and I would do a lot of them, but I won't do that. That's all I got.
Fantastic. That's awesome. Improv Cincinnati, who will be delivering? Colin has his hand up. Colin, when you're ready, in the format of summer camp, what is your final pun?
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to Meatloaf Camp. We went on a hike and there was some slow hikers. I had a beef that they couldn't catch up.
Oh, 2 for 1. Respect.
Fantastic. Audience, please vote on whose final pun you love the most. Please do that right now. Right now, we have a little bit of time while we're tallying those votes. Improv Cincinnati, what would you like to share with us? Any media? Where can we find you? What are you up to?
Yeah, we're on improvcincinnati.com. We have performances that broadcast to Twitch and Facebook every Sunday at 8 o'clock. We have in real life classes, masked and all protected, coming up in January. That's
We
about
also
it.
have a podcast called Improv Touchstones, which you can find on iTunes or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts.
Who are likely some notable people on that podcast?
Oh, well, we've had Greg Proops from Whose Line Is It Anyway? We've had Colin Mockery from Whose Line Is It Anyway? Recently, we had Bill Arnett, and we've got a lot of great shows coming up that would impress all of you.
I heard a rumor that you'll soon be interviewing RFK Jr.
And his
ex-wife, Cheryl Hines.
We also have an improv performance podcast called Yeti or Not, and that's recorded on the Oozbear app that one of our performers created. It's an audio-only improv app, so check out that at oozbear.com.
Cool.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Vermont Comedy Club, you guys want to promote anything?
Anybody? I don't know. I guess that would go to us. I wasn't prepared for this either. Can you tell I wasn't prepared for this show? But it's been a blast. It's been a blast. We have a lot of stuff coming up, and we'll be adding a lot more on the calendar as the winter goes along, I think. On Friday nights, the Unmentionables do kind of a game night that streams to everything. There's this show every Thursday night, and we have a little mini podcast network with a handful of podcasts on it. You can catch all of that at vermontcomedyclub.com. So thank you for supporting, and we look forward to seeing you in person just as soon as we can.
Fantastic.
And can we just say thank you to you guys for hosting us tonight? Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. This has been one of the most fun shows I've done since quarantine started.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Making the most of the pandemic. You know, like we're at a distance, but that doesn't stop us from team ups and crossovers.
Yeah.
So that's
kind of the best part of this is we get to meet new people like this.
Yeah, for sure.
You made Zoom really fun, which is hard
to do.
You were all fantastic. We hope you come back sometime in the future. Right now, Sam, do we have a final score? Are we ready for some drum rolls?
We do have the final score. Drum roll, please. Winning the pun off with their final pun, Vermont Comedy Club, making the final score 60 points to 30 for a come from behind victory.
Not right.
Unbelievable.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What an amazing comeback for Vermont Comedy Club. Congratulations, Improv Cincinnati. You were fantastic the whole night through. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This has been No Idea. Have a great night. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Guys, stick here. We'll get cleared by Sam.